Stackpole.
Oh, and that's got to be pretty close. Ball not bouncing very much at all. Coming off the outside of Madassa's pad. That'll be leg buys. That must have been very, very close.
And that was a very confident shout from the West Indies. They thought Madassa had shuffled across far enough, and he did go across a long way.
Both teams have played 4 games. This is a pretty important game for Pakistan. And that's gone back in the air, just short of Wayne Daniel. Winston Davis just beats Richard Gabriel to the ball.
Very good running between the wickets then by Mohsin Khan.
Daniel to Madassa.
That's a good shot from Madassa, picking that one off his toes, going with the swing. And once again, it'll be 3.
Holding to Madassa Nazar.
Madassa very strong off the pads. He's already picked up a 3 in that area. He'll get 2 for that shot. Well, and that's got to be very close. Yes, Bruce Martin has a good long look. And finally, Michael Holding has got the LBW he's been looking for.
Well, if the Pakistan players have been watching the replays, they should sum up from it that you've got to come forward today. There's no way known can you play back like that and expect to get away with it. We've seen several near close LBW decisions, and finally Bruce Martin judging one of the batsmen to be hit in front. So Madassa out, LBW to Michael Holding, and Pakistan 1 for 16.
Daniel to Mohsin Khan.
That's a good shot from Mohsin. Pretty well timed. Richie Richardson stretching out all right after that one. So maybe it was just a twinge in the hamstring. Really got after that one at full stretch.
He's got a little problem on his hands here of his leading batsman. Richie Richardson has just disappeared from the ground. He thought that he may have done something to his right hamstring.
And that's even worse for Vivian. Down it goes, and that, I won't say it was a straightforward chance, but it wasn't all that difficult for a man of Richard's capabilities.
Now, Vivian Richards normally catches these. He's standing up there a little bit, having to go down, and got it in both hands, but really the ball didn't seem to hit those hands the way it normally does when they're neck to him at slip.
Mohsin Khan is on 10. He's not been having a good trot recently, but he's struggling out there. Wayne Daniel is the bowler. And he's gone. That's another wicket for West Indies. Tremendous performance now by Viv Richards and his team. Mansour Akhtar, the man gone.
Good bowling this by Wayne Daniel. He certainly has performed very well so far in the Spencer Hedges World Series Cup. Great line that was. A little outside edge there through to the keeper. Dujon making no mistake. Mansour Akhtar out for 4. And the West Indians now have Pakistan 2 for 28.
West Indies a problem or two. They've missed a catch. There have been some no balls and wides. And the 12th man is on Roger Harper.
Roger Andrew Harper. He's just 20 years of age. Quite an interesting character.
Gus Logie. Very quick across the ground. The outfield is quite fast. 3 runs there to Mohsin Khan.
Malcolm Marshall.
Gee, that was quick.
Oh, real quick.
Bowled again. He's given him out. Well, he must have thought that it flicked the glove as well as the side. But that was very fast.
Yes, the batsman certainly didn't think he was out. He was suggesting that it came off his rib cage. It's Mohsin Khan as he disappeared. Struck for the West Indies. Pakistan in a bit of trouble now. 3 for 35.
Qasim Omar is the new batsman taking the place of Mohsin Khan. Marshall, who's...
Good shot from Javed. And right off the middle of the bat. And that's the first boundary of the innings coming in the 15th over.
I think they've just got to work the ball square of the wicket and run and try and break up the line of the West Indian bowlers. They're completely in command at this stage.
Oh, and that's a little lucky. That ball a little bit quicker. And little Kasim Omar didn't really know where it had gone. An inside edge, down to fine leg. But 2 very lucky runs.
Marshall, very slippery.
That was unbelievable stuff from Vivian Richards. A big appeal there from the West Indians. But what a magnificent example of picking the ball up, shying down the non-strikers end and hitting the stumps.
Must be one of the greatest pieces of fielding one's ever seen. Just turned blind. Javed struggling, and also very close. It could have been 3 in a row for Javed. Umpire Martin also getting back into position. Caught by surprise by Vivian Richards. A magnificent piece of work.
Well, there's a bit of respite for these guys now. Vivian Richards, who's captaining the side out there, is bringing himself into the attack. He'll be bowling his little off-spinners. He's bowled them very well.
The attack. Immediately Javed's away again. Throws to the bowlers in. Richards called for that. He's not happy. He's not happy, Vivian Richards. He's showing that you must be on your toes in the field. That run-out, or attempted run-out, was a great piece of work.
Well, Dean Baptiste bowling his little medium paces. Medium fast he is. Well, that's well played. Nicely into the gap. The ball going down towards deep extra cover. Davis, the fieldsman down there.
Richards to Kasim Omar.
Well, nicely played by Kasim. He got that one away nice and fine. Wayne Daniel after it quickly. And 2 collected there by the Pakistanis. That was well placed.
Baptiste to Javed Miandad.
Shy at the stumps. That's a 50 partnership. 1-2. Pakistan 3-4, 85.
3 for 95. Batsman out, Madassa 7, Mohsin Khan 13, and Mansur Akhtar 4. And he's bowled him. And now Javed is not pleased about that for a couple of reasons, I should think. One, he might have queried the delivery of the ball before, and
that he had to make his way back to the pavilion. So Javed Miandad out for 31, and Pakistan now 4 for 96 in the 34th over. Kasim Omar is still battling it out on 23. That's Imran on strike. Richards attacking the ball. Beautiful throw. Seems to be able to throw the stumps down from anywhere these days.
oh, he's quick. Easy 2 runs. That's the end of the over, 4 for 104.
It really has been a boundary drought here today. Javed hit a square cut to the boundary in the 15th over, and that is it for the innings. Just the 1 boundary. That really is an incredible performance. 39 overs about to be completed with this delivery. That's an amazing performance by the West Indies. Just 5 singles in that over. It's 4 for 114. 25 extras being conceded by the West Indies. Michael Holding comes back to replace Winston Davis. Desmond Haynes allows that one to get past him, and an ironic cheer there as Pakistan get 2 for a shot, and that is also a measure of how tidy this bowling has been. The crowd recognising the fact that they haven't got much but singles of late. It's in the air and clearing Eldine Baptiste at mid-wicket. A misfield from Marshall, and Kasim is back for 2. That's a good shot from Kasim. Michael Holding is the finer of the two fine legs. 52 overs, they've conceded one boundary. And there's the second one. The second boundary in 52 overs. 11 overs the other night without a boundary against Australia. And that's the second one in 42 overs here today.
Quite an event. A boundary. And the crowd really rise to their feet. That wasn't very far wide of Jeff Dujon's right hand.
Winston Davis at deep mid-off. Kazim comes back quickly for the second. The best over of the innings for Pakistan. They get 12 runs, they're 4 for 134.
Holding to Kazim Omar.
That's where Michael Holding had the man brought up from. That man, Gus Logie. But Logie able to cut that off just inside the rope.
My word, Logie is quick over the ground.
Holding to Imran Khan.
An appeal there from Michael Holding, and Imran is on his way. A full toss. And quite a strong appeal there from Michael Holding, a very confident appeal, and Bruce Martin agreed with him.
Imran's not too happy, however. He seemed to think that ball was going down the leg side. And wicketkeeper Jeffrey Dujon was moving down the leg side too. That ball, full toss, hitting the pad in line between stump and stump, but the flight suggesting perhaps it might have been going about leg stump. Imran out for 17, 5 for 137.
Kazim Omar faces Daniel.
It's a good shot from Kazim. Beats Roger Harper in the covers. They go back for the third, and Kazim just beats the return to the bowler's end. 44 overs gone, and Pakistan 5 for 143. Kazim, top scorer for Pakistan. He's made 43. He's had to earn them all. And that's cleaned up the stumps as Rashid attempts to loft away over the onside field. Once again, the accuracy of the West Indies bowlers.
Pakistan losing its 6th wicket with 143 runs on the board.
Holding very much at a reduced pace. Oh, and that's trouble. It hits, but it doesn't. Kadir was out by feet. Metres, anything, whatever measurement you want to go in, it was going to be a long way.
Yes, that wasn't a run, that was an act of faith.
Qadir, Kazim struggling to force the pace. Abdul Qadir on 7. At least he's looking busy, looking urgent.
No more. He's gone now. Might have been a bit unlucky there. Inside edge, I suspect, onto his foot or pad, and then back onto the stumps. 7 down.
Once again, the attempted Yorker inside at 7 for 157.
Kazim Omar faces Daniel.
And there it is, that's his 50, and well played. It's racing out towards the boundary. Marshall comes across and cuts it off. They're through for 2. Going back for 3, and he slows Sarfraz, but the throw's wide, and well played for Kazim. He's a happy man. It's been hard work, and a big crowd here. Rise to the little fighter. What a battler it is for the West Indian side, and he's delighted. His fans on the hill standing, and Kazim gives them a big wave. No boundaries, 140 minutes, 113 deliveries, but he's been the lone survivor, and what a tour he's having.
Sarfraz facing Daniel. Oh, well bowled, beaten for pace. Looked as though it went through the bat, but the bat wasn't quite there. Wayne Daniel, a good spell of bowling again from him today.
Well, the big fella didn't really come forward, did he? He played from the crease, and it was a perfect length to come back slightly off the seam, and Sarfraz departs without scoring. 8 for 161. Not a boundary, only 2 boundaries scored in the innings to date. unbelievable off 49 overs on the small Sydney cricket ground. Oh, well played. The little fella, he was out of position there. It was all over the place, but he got the boundary. He got back to ball, and the big crowd appreciate what a fighter this man is. His first boundary in the final over, all desperation. Fell down onto the knee, swatted it away through the covers for 4. They've given away 3 bonus overs by bowling no balls and wides, and that's not good enough.
Brilliant shot. Just as good as the one earlier in the over.
Two balls remaining. It's gone again. Malcolm Marshall's coming around. He doesn't get to it. Is it 6? Is it 4? Indecision. Umpire O'Connell having a look, asking Malcolm Marshall. Malcolm Marshall's not particularly interested at this stage. He's saying 4. The members boo. The little fellow picks up 4 more.
Well, there wasn't much in it. Malcolm Marshall was the man right on the spot there. It's the rope boundary. And it landed a foot inside. .16 from the over from Wayne Daniel. Great fighting innings from Qasim Omar. And Pakistan finished with 8 for 184, and that's a great effort, Bill, a great fight back.
Great fight back. Pakistan carried by this little guy. He comes up to a tremendous ovation. He's made a match of it.
Well, they did. That was a fine innings from Qasim Omar, 67 not out in 120 balls faced. He batted 153 minutes, which is a measure of how tight was the West Indian attack. 31 Javed Miandad, the next top scorer, 13 to Mohsin Khan and 17 to Imran Khan, but the batting certainly fell away, and that 184 was boosted by 31 extras. That's a lot, and Vivian Richards wouldn't have been too pleased about that, but he would have been happy with Michael Holding 4 for 26, and not so happy with Wayne Daniel 2 for 60, but Eldine Baptiste 1 for 25 would have pleased him immensely, and the great pleasure would